Once upon a time, a band of monkeys lived atop a small island in the middle of a large river. Part of the band spent most of their time just napping and lazing around. Another group spent all day drinking coconut milk.
Hey!
And there was one monkey who never seemed to get enough to eat.
Hey, where'd you learn your manners? I should be out of his range now. Ah! Hey, I've had just about enough out of you.
It seems that monkey was also the practical joker of the group, too.
Come back here. Hey! Hey! Let's get him. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come back here. We'll teach you.
You'll never catch me. Let's get
I didn't think monkeys ever fell out of trees, but this one's just a little too rambunctious for his own good, don't you think? Well, there's no doubt that the monkeys ran that island, but the river was ruled by the crocodile. Things were not nearly so happy below the water. Oh, there's Mr. Crocodile now. He seems really worried about something, doesn't he? You see, his wife had fallen quite sick, and he had tried every medicine he could think of, but nothing seemed to help. His poor wife grew weaker and weaker by the day. His only hope was to find the lair of the giant catfish that ruled the mouth of the river. It was said that this catfish was old and wise and could prescribe the right medicine for any sickness. And so Mr. Crocodile set out as fast as he could swim to search out the giant catfish. He had never ventured this far from home before, and this part of the river was most confusing to him. He didn't know which way to turn, but he kept pushing on and on until he could swim no more.
You have done well, Crocodile. Your wife is very lucky to have such a kind and considerate husband. Don't worry, I think I can help your wife get well.
It was the giant catfish. He was very big and frightening, and Mr. Crocodile was trembling as he spoke.
Oh, please, tell me what will make my wife feel better.
You must find the liver of a monkey. That and only that will cure her.
Oh, thank you, sir. I shall start looking for one right now.
The crocodile thanked the catfish for his advice and immediately started back to look for a monkey.
This looks like a good place to start. There's usually monkeys all over this island.
The first monkeys he met were climbing a tree to pick nuts.
Excuse me, fellas. How'd you like to take a ride to the other side of the river? Lots of nuts over there, you know.
What do you think we are, stupid or something?
Say, how would you like to go to the other side of the river? Lots of delicious mangoes and bananas over there, you know. What do you say? I'll give you a ride on my back. How about it? Hey, can't you hear me?
Can't you see that I'm trying to take a nap? What's the matter with you crocodiles anyway? Now beat it! Get out of here! Go ahead, beat it!
Say, how about you? How'd you like to go across the river? Lots of coconuts over there, you know.
Are they better than these?
Well, sure they are. Why, they say the coconuts on the other side are the most delicious in the land. Really good.
All right, let's get going.
Come on, just hop on my back and let's go.
Well, it looks like the crocodile has finally tricked a monkey into going with him. Or had he?
Hey, where do you think you're going? You're not going to run off and leave me to mind the kids again. It's your turn to babysit.
I don't think I'm going.
I guess you're not. Oh.
Well, Mr. Crocodile wouldn't give up. He tried and tried to trick a monkey into going with him, but those monkeys were either too smart or too busy to go. He had all but given up when...
Hey!
It was the monkey who was always eating and playing.
There, you won't get my food. I was too fast for you.
Oh, but I wasn't after your food. Crocodiles don't even like fruit, you know?
Oh, no, that means I didn't have to gobble them up so fast. Every time I do that, I get a stomach ache.
This monkey seemed to be nuttier than the others. Maybe he could be tricked into going.
Say, I really feel sorry about spoiling your lunch for you like that. I sure would like to make it up to you. How'd you like to go with me for a ride down the river?
Really?
Yeah, sure. Just hop on my back and I'll give you the deluxe tour, okay? Huh? Ooh-wee.
And so the unsuspecting little monkey hopped on the crocodile's back and they began to cross the river. And when they got out to the deepest part and the crocodile was sure the monkey couldn't escape, he decided to confess his real intention.
Hey, what's the matter? Why are we stopping here?
Well, you see, I have a confession to make. I tricked you to get you out here on purpose.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Is this your idea of a joke? I don't like it.
It's no joke. It's just that I have a special request to ask of you. You see, I want your liver.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Well, I really don't know how to explain it to you, but you'll just have to take my word about its importance.
Well, you better start explaining.
All right, but you won't like it. You see, my wife's been quite sick, and the great catfish told me that only a monkey's liver would make her well.
Whoa!
See, I told you weren't gonna like it.
It was time to leave, but there was no place to go. Well, you have to hand it to him. When the chips were down, the little monkey came up with a pretty clever plan of his own.
I know, no. I seem to have left my liver at home today. How embarrassing.
Left your liver at home, did you say?
Yeah, sure. You know how heavy monkeys' livers are. Well, whenever I go out, I always leave mine hanging on a tree.
You can't mean it!
Oh, surely you believe me. Why, if I still had that heavy old liver inside me, would I be able to jump around like this? Woohoo! Woohoo! Wah-ha! Woohoo-wee! Yahoo! Woo! Wah-ha! Well, do you believe me now? No way could I bounce around like that if I still had my liver.
Well, crocodiles aren't very smart, and the monkey was pretty convincing.
Well, Mr. Crocodile, you believe me now, don't you?
I guess I have no choice. But if I don't return home with a monkey's liver, my good wife will surely die. Oh.
Well, why didn't you say so? Just take me home and I'll be happy to climb up the tree and get my liver down for you.
Oh, do you really mean it?
Of course. It's the least I can do for you. Be right back.
Okay.
And so the clever monkey ran to the nearest fig tree, picked 2 of the fruits, and rushed back to the crocodile.
Here you go. I even brought an extra one just in case you need it.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I know I can never repay you for your kindness.
Don't mention it. Always ready to help a friend.
Well, believing that the 2 figs were monkey livers, the crocodile rushed back to his home.
Here you go, dear. I brought you some monkey livers just like the great catfish told me to do. Here. Oh.
Early the next morning...
Whoopee! She's cured! She's cured! Whoopee! She's all right! She's cured!
Well, would you look at that? Mrs. Crocodile is as fit as a fiddle. That's right. Mrs. Crocodile was completely cured. How do you suppose that happened? Well, it didn't have anything to do with either monkey livers or figs. When she saw how much her husband loved her and how hard he worked to try and make her well, that's all the medicine she needed. Oh, yes. As for the Monkey Island, things haven't changed much there. Most of them are still sleeping or playing around. Uh-oh.
Oh! And that was the last of my coconuts. Hey, wait till I get you. Ta-da!